Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of New to Weeaboo. This is number 159 for November 12th, 2025. I am Nemesis and I'm joined by Alcatraz.
Hello.
Yeah, it's November.
It's November. Somehow
Somehow it's November. Not really a whole lot happening in the anime world, I guess. Something that did pop up that I didn't mention, I don't think last time, which was, the Zombieland Saga movie's out in Japan.
Yep.
And I got spoiled. I think I got spoiled on something because someone just marked, no marking of spoilers, just threw it out, something out there.
Yeah, I hate it when people do that. If you're going to post spoilers, mark them as spoilers.
Especially for something that most of us can't watch yet.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know it's going to come out in theaters in the U.S.
Yeah.
Beyond that, also another movie, which funny enough, Crunchyroll, without any warning, just dropped the first Love Live Nijigaseki movie. With no warning, just there it is.
Have at it.
No warning, no lead up, no nothing. Just it's out now.
Available now. Wait, what?
Not even advertising it.
It's just there.
It's there now.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of what people were saying about the Sega Saturn release.
Yeah.
They just hadn't heard anything, then go into the store for something else, and just there it is in the shelf.
Yeah,
like
at E3, they went, "Oh, it's out now."
it's
and
like,
nobody knew.
What?
That was a bad idea.
Yes, it was.
Anyway, though, because it is November, else a new season of anime has been going for the last month or so, and
a lot of sequels this season.
Yeah, a lot of sequels indeed. Although still a lot of new stuff, as I noticed, because I was like, "Oh, that's 30 things. Ow, that's a lot." That's some of after I cut some stuff because it's not going to start fast. It's only just started as of a week ago of recording. So. Yeah, once again, so it's because of that new anime, which means, once again, 4 randomly chosen, the first 3 episodes each, and we will talk about them, and of course, 4 randomly chosen, and then 1 was replaced because...
we were taking that option.
We've taken that option pretty much every single time now, because every single time we at least get one that we're like, about.
Yeah.
Or just, there's something I really, really want to talk about, or watch, because
watch and
it looks really cool. Because almost always me doing it, because you don't pay attention enough. So, guys, to start things off with the first one that we drew, it's a Kimi Koete Koi ni Naru, or With You, Our Love Will Make It Through. As you probably guess, it is a rom-com type of thing. Well, mostly, yep, surprise, because, with words like love in the title, duh. Anyway, Troy, the whole scenario is, there's Beastfolk, because someone got a little crazy with experiments some time ago. Probably suspiciously wealthy furry.
Suspiciously wealthy furry is probably
and
a good guess.
And very much amoral, too.
Yeah.
Because, basically, these are humans crossbred with, animals, essentially. And now they're segregated into a little area. And now some of them are being allowed to go mingle with the normal humans. And, one of them winds up being Hidaka Tsunagu, who's like a wolf dog guy. He's going to a normal school, and he winds up running into Marie Asaka.
Marie Asaka.
Yeah. Then so she has kind of a she catches feelings for him.
Yep.
Essentially, but the problem is apparently her catching feelings for him causing issues because of pheromones.
Yay.
There's a whole thing that I talk about like Beastman and Heat, but he's different because he's got one human parent.
Yeah, so he's not 100% Beastfolk.
Well, he is, but he doesn't have the heat thing, I guess.
But he still somewhat has
but
it.
But the problem is it's not like a cycle for him. For him, instead, it's like it's just activated totally by you have to basically she's attracted to him.
Something like that, yeah.
And usually, there's a whole thing where several times now they've kind of things almost happened. And that's pretty much it so far with the first 3 episodes. There's clearly an attraction and things have almost happened. And also, he wants to be a doctor because the Beastfolk don't have doctors.
Yep.
All right.
It's all right. It's like, but I don't think it really does anything new. It's a standard rom-com,
but with a beast guy.
Well, with a beast guy, and it's very obviously a racism story.
Yeah.
It's woke.
My problem is, this is always the problem with fantasy racism every single time. The parable or whatever you want to use the fantasy racism. Use the fantasy racism, and then you attempt to use fantasy racism to try to highlight how bad racism is. You accidentally do something really racist.
Yeah. There's a few different ways you can go about it, but
always has the thing, basically, which is really frustrating, which is up to the oppressed to appeal themselves to their oppressors.
Yep.
which is always a problem. That's what we're seeing here. Again, the Beastfolk were locked away into their own little city with like clearly second-class citizens because again, they don't even have a hospital inside that wall, and they have to mostly take care of themselves, and in very rare cases get taken outside of that little city of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
And the whole point is like, I have to show that I can be a normal human, so they'll let me back in.
There's a whole thing where like there's people goading him. He has to, I can't show anger because then he'll be basically sent back and I won't be allowed to attend the school anymore.
The only way I could see them fixing that would be to later turn around and show like, hey, this is bad, and use that as a point. But they haven't done that.
The way I've seen a lot of anime handle this, I do not have confidence.
I don't have confidence in it either. But other than that, it's nothing new.
It's got its moments of funny bits. Like they do some funny bits with the characters going off model and whatnot. But,
they do it a lot and make him kind of adorable, fluffy thing.
Well, not just him.
They all do it. It's hilarious.
There's also definitely a lot of eroticism parts. So it's like him.
There definitely is.
Yeah, like Tsunagu there, like licking her neck and stuff, and biting her, and
that whole. Yeah.
Yeah, it's clear, like, it's like, I see.
Yeah, and she's like, I didn't actually completely dislike that. But yeah, that's a whole...
Yeah. There's also another guy, Yukihiro Ida, who's like, kind of like, very happy-go-lucky, and like, he just befriends him, Tsunagu, and also he clearly sees that there's something going on between the two of them.
Yeah, and then third episode, it kind of hints that there might be a bit of a triangle starting.
Yeah, you're gonna lose, dude.
You're gonna lose.
You're going up against Wolf Guy. You're gonna lose.
You don't have the abs. Apparently, Mari.
Now, if you're a vampire, you might have had a chance.
Maybe. But yeah, apparently Mari.
Yeah, she
finds she has a thing for abs.
Now, there's also another character who has not appeared in the anime yet, but appears in the OP. It looks like some sort of cat girl thing, which she looks like she's going to be a thing for Yukiharu, but Yukihiru. Yeah, but beyond that, she hasn't actually appeared in the actual anime yet, so we can't really talk about her. But I've seen her in the OP.
Yeah, in the OP.
Yeah, it's clear she's kind of important.
There's probably a bunch of stuff that they haven't dropped in the first 3 episodes.
But as it stands, it's like it's not enough to really grab me.
Yeah, it's
and then on
fluffy,
top of that, my trepidations about those things just kind of make me I don't really want to engage.
Yeah, they should have put some better hook in the first 3 episodes. Otherwise, it's just it looks like run of the mill.
Yeah.
For what it's presented, and nothing special.
Yeah.
Not the worst. It's not horrible. It's not bad. Other than the point that you brought up is a potential major issue. But
so
otherwise.
I'm probably gonna skip this one.
Yeah. I'm not. If someone says it gets better, maybe. But
No. Now this anime was animated by Millie Pensy, I believe. That's probably how it's pronounced. And some other notable projects include Take You, Berserk, and that's the bad one. The one that became the joke with the guy kind of, you could clearly see him just kind of being shaken off camera. It's like that one. And also Berserk. The more recent, I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too.
Oh.
So, yeah, some of the more notable projects they've done. And as for the main cast, or the main two, I'm going to say, the main 2 characters, Maria Saka is played by Monica Iwami, who's played Hotaru Hoshikawa, a new game, Rice Shower and Uma Musume, Toru Honda and Fruits Basket, the remake.
It's like, we know this character.
Ui Tamaki, Magia Record, and Akane Kurokawa and Oshinoko.
Yep. It's like, we know this character.
Yeah. And Tsunagu is played by Takuya Iguchi, who's played Takeo Goda in My Love Story, main guy. Naki Rokia in Eilish 7, Akihiko Kaji in Given, and Lloyd Forger in Spy Family.
We know this person.
Yeah. Those are some of the more notable roles I noticed.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on then to the next one we did, which is okay. Chichiwa Ayu Haha wa Seiri Musume no Watashi no Tensei Seisha, which is also known as Dad is a Hero, Mom is a Spirit, I'm a Reincarnator. This is an odd one to say the least.
It is odd. I don't...
Okay, so it's an Isekai. It's a weird Isekai because the Isekai part is almost irrelevant.
Almost. It is important, but it's like...
Yeah. But it takes place in the world of the country of Tenball with, let's see.
Tenball.
Yeah, Lord Rovel, who disappeared a while because he was a hero. He disappeared a long time ago, and then a spirit named a queen, was it the Queen of Spirits or something like that?
The Queen of Spirits, Origin,
who basically saved his life, made him to half spirit, and they got married, and they had a daughter named Ellen. Yeah, now he's coming back after a long time away because apparently people have been waiting for him, and now he shows up, and he's getting embroiled in a lot of stuff, including his brother. It misses him and has been running his little part of the country without him, and miserable because he got married to a woman he was betrothed to, but he ran away from, and for various reasons. And then let's see. Also, there's a whole thing with the king, and that woman was the king's daughter, and also. His son seems to want to do something weird.
Yeah, the prince is not great and has plans.
Yeah, and also Ellen's just there acting cute and everything's basically making everyone enamored with her.
Yep.
And oh, by the way, she has powers where she can basically she's doing alchemy because she used to be a scientist in Japan, so she knows all these chemical elements and stuff and whatnot. So she's able to use that knowledge to basically do insane alchemy.
Yep, and she just can create things out of thin air, basically.
Because she's changing the molecules into other molecules.
Because apparently all the spirits have a special power.
Yeah, because she also has knowledge of all these things.
She knows how to use hers really effectively.
Yep, and also she's really well spoken for a 8-year-old or whatever.
Yes,
and it's like, I wonder why. And again, she does things like, this butler guy insists on her calling her Papa, and her calling him Papa, and her grandma immediately just latches onto her, and
mm-hmm.
It's strange because it's very different from a lot of the other isekai. There's whole thing because a lot of isekai now have the whole cheat skill thing going on, which is their whole thing is what's cheat skills they have? Oh, they can do this crazy thing. It's okay, cool, I guess. And just makes them super special, cool guy, super special, cool guy
that everyone loves, so they can get their harem.
Yeah, but here it's just kind of it's it's barely even used so far.
Yeah,
but two, it's weird slice of life in an isekai world where the isekai part only barely matters because it just explains why she's able to do what she can do.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're building it to be more important because they've made a couple subtle references here, but hard to say.
There has been some bits of lore drops and hints at a bigger and darker story, but not a whole lot. It's mostly just been Ellen's cute. Everyone loves that.
Yeah.
Which...
It's aggressively cute.
Fine, yeah, it's aggressive about it too. It's just fine to a degree, but at the same time, it's I'm sitting here going,
"What's the point?"
I'm sitting here I like a lot of slice of life stuff, but here it's kind of it's very saccharine in how it does things.
Yeah,
so I'm just kind of it just feels so. How do I put this? Made specifically to be as cute as possible and nothing else. It means if there's a very cynical part of me saying this feels very fake,
formulaic, cute.
It's just formulaic. It's it's designed to be as appealing as possible.
Yeah, cute by committee.
Yeah,
I don't quite think it's.
But it is based on a manga and a light novel, which is finished apparently.
Yeah, I don't think it's committee level cute,
but it does feel like does. I've seen that manga authors have, in the past, going to go, okay, what's popular?
Mm-hmm.
And they just they hone it down to the exact perfect,
formulaic, find the exact formula.
They find that perfect nexus point of this is everything, and it's going to be basically by doing so, they made it insanely popular.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Doesn't always work.
Doesn't always work, but yeah. There's a whole thing there where it's Ravel is basically, Ellen's got her dad wrapped around her finger. And stuff he's also Origin's got her husband wrapped around her finger. Also, I find the thing, that uncomfortable. Origin first discovered Ravel when he was 7, and basically was I want that. So she's pretty much is a cradle robber.
Yeah.
And there's also the weird thing that Lady Agiel or whatever, who was the person that Ravel was supposed to marry, but he bailed on and wound up marrying his brother. And then he helped get their brother divorced because there's a whole thing where she has a daughter who may not be the brother's because he doesn't even remember having a kid, doing what's necessary to have a kid.
Yep. Yeah, because apparently there was a point where he ended up blackout drunk and doesn't remember, and it's it may have happened then.
Still,
I don't know.
The problem is also, they really play up the idea that Agiel's a bad person, because one of the things they do is they make her, very overweight, and they gave her a very blatantly piggish face, and
it was very fat
shaming, including also making her daughter the exact same thing, and also on top of that, every single time she's on screen, you can hear the boom, boom, boom of her footsteps.
Yep, incredibly fat shaming, and it was not great.
That kind of felt a little gross.
It did.
But yeah, there's a whole, on top of that, there's that plot sub-story. We've seen that, again, some of the hints at bigger, darker things, like we find the royal family cannot really communicate with the spirits anymore because they angered them. They don't even know that they did so anymore. They're just kind of confused as to why
the spirits don't respond.
Yeah, and now apparently Ravissel has some plan to use Ellen for some reason. We see that, like, he tries to contact Ellen through a letter, and
yeah, apparently, from what I gathered, they believe since Ellen is like a half spirit, that she can be the bridge.
Mm-hmm. They want to use her for something.
Yeah, well, yeah, and obviously they were used. I think they said it. The family can't communicate with the spirits because they were cursed because they basically misused the power.
Something
they haven't realized it. They still want to do that, and obviously the prince still wants to do that.
On top of that, Ravissel there also has a kid. He wants. We haven't seen him yet, but he really wants to introduce his kid to Ellen. And Roval's like, no, absolutely not. Stay away from my family.
Yeah,
because he like picks up on, you're not a great person.
Nope.
You clearly have no one's best interest in heart except your own. So yeah, stay away from my family.
Yeah, he got that agreement with the king too.
And that kid too.
Yeah, to and I will have no communication.
Yeah, and of course I'm looking at the cast list and it looks like, there's the son probably of Ravissel, who has not appeared yet. So again, it feels very saccharine, and just kind of like because of that. It's just because of that saccharineness, and on top of that, the weird this blatant fat shaming thing and stuff. I'm hesitant
on it. It's like
there's again the bigger things they're hinting at. That might be a big deal down the line, but
I'm curious. But like, there's some funny parts though.
Yeah, there's some funny.
Like, I think one that stood out for me was between Ravel and Origin. The whole Ellen called him a pervert. Like, yes, but only for your mother.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess
that's fine.
Good. That's fine, I guess.
But yes, but only for your mother. Yeah, sure.
Also, where did you learn that word, Ellen?
Where did you learn that? Yeah, that's a big one. That's another one. Ties into the Isekai. The fact that she is an Isekai is going to be a boon to the family because she does possess that higher knowledge and wisdom.
Yep. She's more intelligent because she has all her memories from her previous life.
Mm-hmm. That would be weird, having 2 lives worth of memories.
Yeah, she also had the whole thing where like she tries to explain something to them, and they're like, "What the heck is that?" Oh, right, you don't know what that is.
Right.
You don't know what that is, do you? Whoops. How do I simplify this?
Poor little brother has absolutely no self-esteem. Completely, Ravel's brother.
Yeah.
Just no self-esteem
I'm so lost
anymore.
Without you, brother.
Which, kind of got it ripped out from him any chance he had. Yeah. Really got suddenly stuck with.
So I'm very much in this realm of like, there's parts of that kind of interest me, but like so far what we've seen so far is just not grabbing me that hard yet, but except for a little bit pieces of it which may not pay off.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's so hard to tell.
Or the payoff will be so bland of like, oh, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, regardless. This was animated by JC Staff, who are so prolific. I'm only going to list the things that we have covered on this podcast. Revolution Girl Utena, Azumanga Daioh, Toradora, A Certain Magical Index, and Scientific Railgun, The Demon Girl Next Door, 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, and the Story of Girls Who Couldn't Be Magicians.
Yep.
Those are just a small sampling. Those are things we have talked about. There's a lot.
Yes.
They're JC Staff.
JC Staff.
And on top of that, the main cast, I guess just the 3 so far what I've seen as main characters. Ellen is played by Sarias Fukugawa, who's Hinako Kita in the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls, and Yui Akuichi in Hoshizukuzo Telepath. And she hasn't really done a whole lot.
Yeah, I have not done a lot.
Yeah, there's that. Roval is played by Kazuyuki Okitsu, who's done Reiji Ando in Prison School, TT392 in Flip Flappers,
Oh, nice.
Frank in Little Witch Academia, Fat Gum in My Hero Academia, and Hastur in Necronomiko. Some of those are only notable because, well, we recover them.
Yeah,
Not
we
necessarily
covered
because
them.
the anime itself is notable. And Origins played by Mai Nakahara, who's done Mai Tokiha in Mai Hime, Nagase Oi in Strawberry Panic. That's the main character.
Yep.
Reina Ryugu in Higurashi. Nagisa Furukawa in Clanad. And Mifuyu Azusa in Magia Record. It's a very notable anime. Some we haven't watched yet, but notable still.
Notable still. Yeah, we know of, even if we haven't watched them.
Higurashi and Clanad are both well known. So we'll go ahead and move on to the third one, which is Yano-kun no Futsu no Hibi, or Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. Another rom-com. Yes, but about Kyoko Yoshida, who's the class president, although she's kind of worried about that because, well, it turns out she's a worrywart.
Yep.
Who, because she discovers one of her classmates, Tsuyoshi Yano, is always covered in injuries.
Always.
Always covered in injuries, including an eye patch.
Eye patched.
Yeah, and so because so she gets so worried about him, including wondering, like, why does he have so many injuries, including possibly maybe a bad home life? So she follows him and turns out, he's just really klutzy.
Yep.
Really klutzy. Like, improbably so. Anyway, because of that is that whole thing where she kind of, because of this, she winds up talking to him a lot, and she gets a crush on him.
Oh, no.
And, I guess in a pseudo Florence Nightingale thing. It's the Florence Nightingale effect, which itself is kind of a weird, kind of somewhat sexist trope, but hey.
Yeah.
The whole nurse fall in love with patient thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. She kind of, she's a worrywart. She's kind of a dork herself, and she kind of falls for this guy who seems to not be also, of course, oblivious to any of her affection.
Yep.
Like, completely oblivious to it, because part of it is he's so, basically, apparently his dad, who also is a klutz, explains, he's been so focused on just, keeping the people around him safe that it never occurred to him that people might like him. So, there you go.
Apparently he's good at dodgeball, though.
Yeah, well.
Mainly because hitting him in the face doesn't count, and that's where he gets hit all the time.
Yeah, because, again, some reason, that's just how it works. It's not just klutziness. It seems almost like the world itself is out to get him.
Yeah.
Because there's some of those things, you're a klutz. Other stuff, no, there's no way that...
when stuff just constantly falling or balls always fly to his face.
Yeah.
Everywhere, or stuff breaks, or,
Supernaturally unlucky.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, a lot of this is this stuff happens to a person and they're labeled as unlucky because they do damage because it, falls onto everyone around them. But I wonder if you could modify that trope and have, like, this person attracts all the bad luck, but instead of him generating bad luck, he pulls it from others. So it's actually good luck to have him nearby because he takes the bad luck away from
I've
you.
seen that,
all the
actually.
bad stuff that would have happened to you happens to them instead.
I can't remember where I've seen that, but I've seen that.
Yeah. It's like, keep them around because they'll take the hit, not you.
Yeah.
But no, this is more like they just generate bad luck.
Yeah. It's very strange because also one of those things like that eye patch. See, he's all his other bandages and stuff like
The eye patch stays.
Yeah, all the stays. So it makes me wonder what happened to your eye, kid.
Took a branch.
Like how bad is it that the eye patch
didn't
will not?
like it.
I wonder if the eye patch will ever come off. When it does, what will we see underneath? Oh dear.
He's just chuny.
Oh no. Yeah. So Kyoko, again, a worrywart. So she winds up. She has little little siblings, and like she has a
first aid kit
with her and everything for all this stuff. And so she's able to patch him up constantly. And initially, she's trying to befriend him, and he's trying to push her away because I don't want you to get hurt. But like she's like, nah.
No.
Including having lunch with him and two other friends, and things stuff still falls on his head and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And again, stuff just it's not just klutz, it's weird bad luck.
It's like supernaturally bad.
And of course, we discovered this horrible painting from an old school play or whatever was drawn by his dad because he has the same self-portrait or whatever on his.
Yeah, they find that.
Which is weird because he's also really good at art. As Kyoko discovers when they do that, try each other assignment, try your classmate assignment, and then hers is fine.
Hers is fine, but his is like, holy crap.
Wow. Oh no.
Yeah, once they dealt with the easels that fell apart and the
Yeah.
splinters and the... Yeah.
All that stuff. But
I was
also-
kind of hoping on the scene when she accidentally meets the family,
yeah.
follows another random dude home who's super klutzy or whatnot, ends up being his dad.
Yep.
I was kind of hoping that there'd be like a moment where she meets the mom, because it
Yeah.
almost happened, but I was like, this seems like you're going to be you meet the mom and realize, yeah, they're alike, and that's why they fell for their respectives.
Yeah. It's like the mom just looks like her.
It's just, huh, that's weird.
That's uncomfortable.
Man, it's like, I'm not quite Oedipus.
Well, good. Again, he's the one who just seems to be
Yeah,
completely
it's-
oblivious.
That's why I said not quite, but
I
like...
don't know what this is, but
Yeah. Otherwise, like, it's a rom-com. It's kind of
Yeah.
fluffy, but it's also like...
I like a lot about it. I like the characters quite a bit, actually. I also like there's a lot of funny bits with the faces and stuff. Like Kyoko pulls a lot of goofy faces in throughout the whole thing. Just particularly that bit where she finally, like, so you have a crush on him, and she's just, huh? Just for like the rest of the day, she's just gone.
Yep. Yeah.
And she just contemplates the fact that I have a crush on him. No. Yes. No.
Yeah, it takes her...
It takes her a while.
Her a little while, and multiple people going...
Yeah. Particularly her friend May.
Yeah. Yeah. A couple times, like,
Ooh,
do you got a
I
crush?
love May too because she's so deadpan about everything. Then there's like other guy who's it seems to be that looks like the B couple, Tanaka.
Oh, the B couple.
Tanaka's who's just full of life and energy and just happy. He's a dog. He's a golden retriever.
Dog.
He's just a golden retriever, right? I do like the characters, but my thing is I'm worried it's going to be the same thing over and over again. It's just
Yep.
it's just him being,
Yep.
klutz unlucky stuff, and just constantly, fretting over that and that ad nauseum.
Yeah. It feels like this could quickly get old real quick. And that's the worry.
I think personally, I'm going to go ahead and keep going, but if after a couple episodes it's pretty clear like this is just going to be what it is, then I'm going to drop it.
Yeah. It needs to add something else, because what it has so far in the 3 episodes is not enough to carry it through a season.
Yeah. Yeah, it's as it says, it's fine enough as it is, but yeah, it's just like I need more substance than this if you're going to keep going.
Yeah. Apparently the manga is still ongoing.
I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. So this is animated by Agiato, who's done Vampire Hunter D, Izetta the Last Witch,
That I know.
Ascendance of a Bookworm.
That I know.
Yep. So yeah, those are some notable projects of the years. Yeah, the main 2 again. I'm just going to do the main 2, which is Tsuyoshi Yano, who's played by Kohei Amasaki, who's done Salt and Flip Flappers.
Salt and Flip Flappers.
Yep. Nato Monoma and Shihai Kuroyo in My Hero Academia. And Saburo Yamada in Hypnosis Mike.
Hypnosis Mike.
Yeah, remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, Kyoko is played by Yuka Nukui, who's mostly done minor roles, pretty much, but has appeared in Sakamoto Days, The Stories of Girls Who Couldn't Be Magicians, Gundam Witch from Mercury, and New Game. But all minor stuff.
Minor roles.
She hasn't really done a whole lot of big roles, from what I saw. But My Hero Academia, the guy you really do not like from My Hero Academia, Nato.
Oh, which one?
He's the one who can copy quirks from Class B, the class president of Class B, who's just really, really does not like Class A.
Yeah, because the really annoying guy who got better in the last few
Same
episodes.
So yeah, that's the 2 main characters right there. So, go ahead and move on to the last anime.
One you were looking
Yes, the
forward
one I'm
to.
looking for. Watashi no Tabetai Hitodanashi, or This Monster Wants to Eat Me. Now, before we get into this a little bit, quick word of warning. 1, blood and violence, for 1.
And that's the minor content warning.
2, suicide and suicide ideation.
Yeah, that's the big one.
So just be warned about that. This is not necessarily a happy time.
No.
So, you got stars Hinako Yaotose, who the main character who is clearly kind kind of withdrawn and, yeah, from everyone else. And turns out this reason is all her family is dead. Her entire immediate family died in a car accident years ago, and she's the only survivor. And because of this, she's suicidal.
Sort of.
Somewhat suicidal, although it's that weird thing.
Yeah, she's not active, but
not actively suicidal, but she's very
like
much,
it to happen.
She wants to die, but she's kind of in that weird, I want to die, but I'm not going to do it myself thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. She's not in a great place, mentally, to say the least. She does have her friend Miko Yashiro, who's her best friend. Yeah, her best friend there. Yeah, she winds up meeting a girl, and she's kind of just staring out in the water. A girl pulls her away from the railing, and kind of who she winds up being Shiori Omi, right? Shiori Omi, who then it turns out later because she goes back there and she gets pulled in the water by hair, which turns out to be a yokai, and then she's gonna die here, and then oh no, Shiori is not human, turns out, because she turns into a mermaid thing and kills the other yokai. And so why she does this? She want to protect Hinako? Well, yes, but only because, she wants to eat her.
Just not now.
Not now, as she says. Not yet. Because she says she won't taste good yet. Not yet. Not until, basically we find out, not until Hinako wants to live.
Yeah.
That's the cruel part, I guess. She wants Hinako to get to a point where she, is, mentally healthy, which means, she wants to live, which that's when she'll kill her and eat her. But not yet. Which is pretty messed up.
Just a little.
Also, of course, Shiori and Miko meet each other, and of course, immediately do not like each other. Particularly Miko, and particularly seems to be pretty pissy about Shiori for some reason.
Get your hands off my girl.
Yeah. That's the first 3 episodes. Although at the very end of the 3rd episode, there you got they had Shiori and Hinako are cleaning up, and then Shiori kills another yokai because apparently the yokai really like how Hinako smells. And then, it ends with Miko there seeing it, even though yokai aren't normally visible by humans.
Yeah, so something's up with Miko.
Remember, the name Miko, the word Miko means priestess usually.
Yep, that's why shrine maidens are called Mikos.
Yep. So
this one...
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
This is a dark one.
Like, you already... Yeah, big... Like we said earlier, big content warning on... mainly the suicide part. This is not a happy thing. This is really depressing. It's like, ugh. I will say, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
The animation is very well done, and the feeling of it has this very somber and deep thing. They're not shying away from certain subjects, obviously.
Including the flashbacks to Hinako's the accident and everything right beforehand too.
Yeah.
But like one of the things, for example, Hinako does not want to go to the festival.
No, because
it turns out Miko.
Yeah, if I'm reading things correctly, it was the festival was the last thing that they did as a family before they died. An accident on the road that flung the car into the ocean, that it crushed it, lit it on fire, threw it into the ocean. She got thrown from the car, landed on the beach, but the rest of the car went into the water, and the family burned and drowned.
Yeah, or something like that.
She only survived because she got thrown out of the car.
Yeah, something like that.
Turns out seatbelts will kill you. No, don't take that.
She got just a supremely lucky, although she would argue she did not get lucky.
Yeah, survivor's guilt is a major theme here.
Particularly this, it's like her whole family's gone.
Yeah, her whole entire family's gone, and apparently she didn't have any, good friend connections before the event. I mean, she was a small child.
Mm.
So they didn't have anyone else in the area to immediately take them in, which is where Miko came in, because shortly after that, Miko showed up and just basically went, "You're my friend and I'm adopting you."
Yeah, well, Hinako was like, as she says, Miko's the only person who didn't treat her differently because of the accident.
Yep, everyone's walking on eggshells around her because of that and things, and she's the only one who basically kept her around. But then there's the whole, as we learn in the 3rd episode, the reason, she wants to die, but she won't commit suicide herself, because there's that voice that she heard right at the end that said, "Don't do it, live for your family."
Yeah,
and that's the only thing that
live
kept
for
her
your
from
family.
doing it.
Yeah, basically, live for your family. I want you to live. And she, of course, that's the thing that's for her. It's how is that possible? Because, how could she have possibly heard?
Mm-hmm.
Her
God, I'm waiting for... It's obviously not because that's not how the third episode went. But at first, when it first started explaining this, I was thinking like, oh god, did the mermaid take all of them and force her to stay? Was it her fault somehow? But that's not. Yeah, because Omi didn't know about it, so it obviously wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently she smells like a rotting beached whale.
Somewhat.
That's the equivalent smell. But apparently that's good for yokai. Because I guess that works because you look at animals that go after the... Yeah.
Again.
Every animal is a bit different.
There's the whole thing. Yeah, regardless, yeah, she smells good to yokai to eat.
Yep.
And now...
And the whole...
Shiori was sitting there hoping that, after that first one, that, well, maybe they'll get the message and,
no, they're
stay
too
away.
simple-minded.
And some of them seem to be kind of stupid and still want to go after Hinako anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, and the whole explanation of the livestock.
Yeah.
Well, you keep your own livestock healthy and protected until they're ready for you to eat them. Although one thing that bugged me, it's like Omi explained it multiple times to Hinako and she didn't get it. And it's like, perfect explanation. I don't understand. What is there not to understand? Like,
unwilling to understand. I was
yeah.
a bit unwilling to understand.
That's the only thing I can think of because that was a very clear explanation. She wasn't getting it.
I have read the manga this is based on.
I have
so
not.
That's why part of the reason I was very excited for this because that's the other thing I had to make sure I put on my notes and everything not to accidentally say something that comes up later.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to reveal anything because there are definitely some things about this which will turn some things on its head. You'll be kind of surprised. I think there's one thing particularly for you. I think if you in the future, if you keep up with this, you'll come to really like Miko.
I already like Miko.
You'll really like her.
Like, I already like Miko. And it's just like, I feel really bad for Miko because she's obviously doing what she can. She has very limited ability to help, but she's trying to help. And now this girl shows up, like, almost
that's one other thing.
Undermine her
Miko
efforts.
Saw Hinako at Shiori at the festival after Hinako turned her down.
Yeah, and that one,
although
and she's
pretending
she's pretending she didn't, even though it's gotta hurt, and I feel really bad for her. But
it's the kind of person that Shiori won't take no for an answer on that. But hey,
yeah, well,
what are you gonna do to the mermaid who can kill you at any moment? But then again,
she won't kill you at any moment. You already said this,
but yeah,
man, it's like I don't know. It's a tough one for me because it at least through the first 3 episodes, it does make me uncomfortable, and not in like it's certain parts. It's not quite my jam. It's really well done. Like I will say, it is very well done, but that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Although I will say, every single time she's talking about her reasoning, all I can think of is the phrase, "You are now ripe." Because that's what she's waiting for, her to ripen.
Yeah, I will say this. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff later on that will basically like really, make you go, holy crap. Because like not in the holy crap, and then you go, oh my god, that's what that meant. That sort of thing. That was about, It's not super dark and depressing. I mean, the whole thing is the journey is supposed to be Hinako is supposed to more or less
heal. I'm hoping.
Yeah, healing. That's a big thing. Is that's what
I
Shiori
don't want
wants
her to die, except Shiori wants her to wants to eat her and kill her,
but not until she's better.
Yeah, but I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. Well, there's a thing. Well, I mean, there is a reason why it's considered Yuri.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. And Shiori was it just seems rather selfish. It is absolutely selfish.
Yeah, she has the whole thing, which
described.
Humans are just weird. She's just like that. Humans are just weird.
Yeah, but the whole I'm gonna fix you, but only for my own benefit. Yep. Just seems like I don't know. Just parts of it rub me weird. God, I know you want to say things.
I can't.
But at the third episode, I can 100% tell that this is very well executed and very well done. It's just parts of it are
it is uncomfortable, but
yes,
I really like it because I already liked the manga and I really like this one. And
man, when I first started it caught me immediately just for the visuals.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things is it's really pretty. It's very well done artwork, but I also really like the floating underwater.
Yeah.
aesthetic thing that they're doing a
I mean,
lot. It's
Hanako,
just
like, when Hanako's just kind of sitting in her classroom and slowly just it turns
oh
into
yeah,
her being
that too.
underwater.
But I meant more like it's rather tropey because everyone does it, but the underwater, upside down falling underwater thing. A lot of people do it. It's super common. I still really like it.
Yeah,
I think it's really cool.
I mean, yeah, the water aesthetic kind of expected, really, honestly.
In the water, it ties in with Shiori because mermaid.
Yeah.
I can see the ocean in her eyes.
Yeah, the blue eyes, although, at one point when she was partially transformed, one of the eyes turned gold.
Yep, because she uses gold eyes when she's in her human form.
No, she uses blue eyes when she's in her human form. Yeah.
I thought, yeah, that's right. Her blue eyes are really deep, though, which is kind of the point.
Deep blue. Yeah, so I am definitely going to keep watching this. Hopefully I don't get screwed on this. Like other anime that, I was looking forward to where it turned out to be crap because of production issues or something. But that was one time. But still, it's one thing that happened once, though. It could happen again.
Fool me once.
Yeah. Yeah, so this was animated by Studio Lings, who hasn't actually done a whole lot yet. They've done an Azure Lane OVA. Yuri is My Job.
I'm about to say,
yeah,
they've done at least one.
The Omuro movie, the Yuri spin-off.
Yeah.
So they've done those so far, the two of the released so far. As the main cast there, and Hako is played by Reina Ueda, who's, Jasminka Antoneneko in Little Witch Academia, Umi Kosaka in The Idolmaster, Akane Shinjo in Gridman Universe, Kanao Tsuyuri in Demon Slayer, and Reze in Chainsaw Man. Kind of a big one there.
Yeah, it's kind of a big one.
The movie that just came out, where she's the main character.
Yeah.
Kind of a big deal.
A little bit. Apparently she's also in Pro Sakai.
Yeah. Shiori is played by Yui Ishikawa, who's Mikasa Ackerman in Attack on Titan.
It's a big name.
Yep. China Kosaka in Gundam Build Fighters. Violet Evergarden
Still need to watch that.
2B in the Nier Automata anime. And Nyan in Gundam GQ, or whatever you want to probably pronounce, one of the main characters in that one too. And
which one is that?
GQ is the recent one.
No, the character.
She's the dark-haired one.
Okay, not the red-haired one.
And Miko is played by Firo's Eye, who's Jolene Kujo in JoJo Stone Ocean.
Yep.
Power in Chainsaw Man.
Minor role.
Live or Leave It, I can't think. Live in Mayonaka Punch. Sirius Symboli in Uemusume, which, by the way, considering if you hear Sirius's voice in Uemusume, that is quite the vocal range, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Compared to Miko. And Kikoru Shinomiya in Kaiju number 8.
Yep.
So yeah, lots of big roles there between the three of them. So yeah, big names there, and I'm a very pretty anime, by the way.
It is, it is very, very well done. I'm just, I would need to find something else in it because,
overall, the first one was pretty decent.
I think
looking,
it's a lot of middle ground with that last one being a higher point to you, definitely.
The first one was one thing I'll say. The first one was kind of decent looking, had some good moments, but very also meh.
It would need to make a change,
and also there's a lot about it, which is still
I'm leery
about.
They would have to address those issues and make a change for it to be a standout.
Yeah. The second one visually is doesn't stand out that much. The second one, other than maybe the colors, but
it's bright, it's cute, it's fluffy.
Yeah, it's intentionally
there
cutesy,
might be something else, but they haven't dropped it yet.
Yeah, so far. Third one there was that one's got a very different aesthetic.
Very different, a lot more painterly, I guess.
Not painterly,
pastel,
but
it's lighter.
I want to say aesthetically, the faces are different, and we don't have the usual big eyes. And it's very much, just very different from a lot of what's popular anime right now. But other than that, it's very grounded visually. Yeah.
But they need to add something, or else it'll get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, the fourth one is very. Blue.
Fourth one stands out on definitely from the rest.
Yeah, I rather like it a lot. Yeah, I guess that's it for this one.
I got nothing else to add.
If you want to listen to other episodes, you go to newtoweeaboo.libsyn.com. Again, it's spelled Libsyn. If you want to check out any of the old episodes or new episodes or whatever, as time goes on, you can subscribe to the RSS feed there on that. You can also find us on various other services, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Podcasts. Again, search for New to Weeaboo or whatever, and subscribe to it on those servers if you like. And if you want to contact us, you can do so via email, new2weeboo@gmail.com if you have questions or comments or anime recommendations or whatnot. Or, of course, you can contact us on our various social media or follow us there as well. And you can find all of that at new2weeboo.libsyn.com/contact. So it's all listed right there. So you can find your favorite and go there and follow us there. So, yeah, and that's it for this first episode of November. Join us next time. We'll be talking about something that kind of caught my eye from last season, Necronomiko and the Cosmic Horror Show. Kind of caught my eye because
I thought horror was supposed to be last month.
Go slam your head in the car door.
No, that doesn't sound very fun.
I didn't say it was going to be fun. Yeah, we'll be talking about that one just because I found it interesting.
Interesting.
There's definitely, I think there's definitely conversation to be had about it.
We'll see if we have the same opinions on it.
Yeah. You guys, keep yourself safe, keep yourself warm. As we go further and further along in the winter and the end of the year. Well, it's not winter yet, but it's getting close.
Winter is coming.
Yep. And the New Year is almost here as well, which means Christmas is almost here.
Yep.
Already.
I have a tree now. I will not put up the decorations until after Thanksgiving. I am not that person.
Yeah, but we'll see you next time.
Yep.
So, goodbye.
Bye.